There's something I really need to talk about. There's something I find very disturbing and alarming that I need to talk about. How can a woman be the breadwinner in her family and the husband will still hit her, will still be violent and toxic? Why would a woman in the first place be the breadwinner of a family? And women are not meant to be the breadwinner of families. Women were never created, no matter how you want to hate this video or no matter how you want to hate this opinion of mine, women were never created to take up the sole and complete responsibility of a home. I cannot do it. Women were created to be the helpmates of a man, the neck, not the head. Women were never, in time of creation, God created a man first, made him to sleep, took out of his rib and made a woman. And a woman became his helpmate. That is to say, wherever the man stops, a woman can take up. But there must be something that a man is bringing into the home as the head of the family before I can stand up and say, okay, you've tried. In this area, I'm supporting the family. But now, let's not talk about a woman taking care of the home. The Bible said that a man that cannot take care of his family is worse than an infidel. And that is why I cherish Islam, because their women are not meant to work, to provide, or to do anything in the home. The women, Muslim women, are just working now because of the 21st century, because of this new era. They want to work and earn their own money. But they are not obligated to take care of anything. Do you know that most Muslim women work, yet their husband provides almost 90% of everything that they need? Now, a woman is in your house, paying house rent, paying children's school fees, stocking your home with food, making sure that your generator is fueled, making sure that your freezer is stocked, making sure that you dress fine, you dress well, you look good. Like, she is the sole provider and you still hit her. Where's your conscience? Such a woman deserves trophy. Such a woman deserves to be pampered, to be cared for with words of affirmation. If you don't have money, have love in your heart. Be kind so that she can carry that load with love. Women can do anything for you if they love you and if you're good to them. Women can carry any responsibility you think they cannot carry if they are capable and they are making the money, if you are good to them. How can a woman shoulder you, shelter you, do things in the home to cover you, cover your marriage and everything, and you will still hit her? Sometimes they say, it is not about she providing, it is not about she taking care of the home, it is her attitude. What do you do to provoke that woman, to remind her that she's the one taking care of the home? What do you do to her? How do you talk to her? How do you treat her? Do you still lord over her? Do you still let your pride and ego as a man take over the family you should nurture with love and care? A woman you should pamper. A woman that is doing everything possible to cover your shame, to feed you, to take care of your home and your kids. And you still hit her. And you still have this hatred, this bitterness for her, and you hit her. How do you think it will turn out? somebody that feeds you, somebody that pays the rent where you sleep. This is the reason why tomorrow they say, the person made money and left the woman. The person made money and left, abandoned the wife or abandoned the girlfriend because the girlfriend was hostile, was toxic when he didn't have money. How did you treat that girlfriend? Did you appreciate everything that she has been doing in that relationship or marriage? Did you appreciate the fact that she stayed with you when you had nothing? Do you know that there are lots of women in this world that will never stay with a man that does not have money, a man that does not foot half of their bill? And then you will see women like us that will barely ask you for anything, that will hardly ask you, will wait for you to just use your own sense to give us whatever you want to give us. People like me. You will see a woman that is there for you, that doesn't really care if you give her money or not. She's there taking care of your home, doing everything possible. What's wrong with this phone? Taking care of everything in the home. And there's an argument. You will hit her. I'm not saying you should be a slave in your own marriage, in your own home, because you're the head. You're the man. I'm not saying the woman should disrespect you. No, that's not what I'm saying. But don't marry a good woman that is doing so much to keep your marriage and you take advantage of it. And you think she's a fool. You take her for a fool. And you treat her anyhow you want to treat her like a rag. Somebody, and when she goes out there, comes back, cooks, she'll still give you food to eat. And you don't think she deserves your respect? You don't think she deserves your love? You don't think she deserves to be pampered or to be loved? I find it very disturbing. I find it very alarming, and I find it to be hateful. It's somebody that is wicked, that is heartless, that will do something like that. You can't be violent towards somebody that feeds you, feeds your children, clothes you and your kids, pays their school fees, pays the roof over your head. Make sure you guys don't go hungry. You should find some men lack wisdom on how to pilot a home, on how to be married. Some people are still married, but they're not yet married. They have not yet accepted the fact that they are married, that this is their home. They have no other home out there. This is their wife. They have to make it work. If the woman is not toxic, the woman is just asking for your love, what's your problem? Like, women find it very hard to shoulder a man's responsibility for years, and somebody is out there doing it for you and you're taking it for granted. You're still showing pride and ego. You're still allowing pride and ego to spoil, to destroy what you have. How many women do you think can shelter a jobless man that cannot provide? How many men, how many women out there do you think can do it in this world of ours, in this generation? It was done in our parents' generation. Many of our parents' generation didn't even take it. Talk of this generation. And you get a woman like that, you maltreat her, you talk to her rudely, you talk to her harshly, you beat her up in any slight. Why are you pouring your frustration on her when she's trying all she can to make you happy, to keep it going? She's taking up your responsibility if you don't know. Why do you think you have the right to lay hands on her? You will tell her, you will kill her, you break her neck, you will do this. It's somebody's child. Who gave you the right? It's somebody's child. This is exactly why I tell women, if it is not working, leave any abusive marriage or relationship, especially the one you provide for yourself. You provide everything and you cannot even boast that this is what this person contributes to your life, and you sit there and take shit. You sit there and tolerate a man hitting you. You're definitely telling the person that this is how I want to be treated, and I accept it. Treat me like rag. Stand up for yourself and do better. Men, respect a woman that has taken it as her responsibility to provide for your home, to take care of your home, your kids, and cover your irresponsibility. Respect, care, and nurture that woman. That's the only thing you owe her.